Someone regret passing on you after the glow up. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, someone regret passing on you after the glow up. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, stay over there. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, stay over there. See, what happens is, y'all, after you glow up, people see who you are now, what you always had in you then. Let me say that once again, y'all. People see who you are now, what you always had in you then. See, it's almost like the nerd, male or female, right? And by the way, I'm not calling nobody a nerd. If that happens to be your story, then voila. But however, y'all, the nerd, male or female, typically gets overlooked, typically gets joked on, cracked on, jonesed on, however you want to call it. People overlook them and speak badly about them, and sometimes, y'all, they don't talk to them at all. It's very crucial when you happen to be intelligent. That's why you have so many class clowns, right? But sticking to the point. Now, you got Keisha with the big backside. Yeah, Keisha with the big backside in ninth, 10th grade high school, right? You know, she the hottest thing. She hanging around all the hottest girls. She go to all the parties. She got the nice clothes, the nice shoes, the hairdo, the makeup. Look like a grown woman in school. Yeah. But you got little JB over here. He don't really do too much, you know. He ain't got no felony in the 7th grade. He ain't knocked somebody out the socket because they looked at him wrong. He haven't been in jail by the time he was in the 8th grade, you know. So to Keisha with the big backside, yeah, he lame. Yeah, he lame. He got no game, and that's not the man that I want in my life, right? Or the young man that I want in my life. Not realizing that JB can be a doctor, he can be a lawyer, he can maybe even be a singer. You know, he can be the person that could save your life in the future. But she ain't seeing past, you ain't got no felony. She can't see past that, right? Long story short, y'all. Now, 10 years passed by, JB is the doctor. Yeah. And she happens to make a visit to the doctor's office. Guess who's your doctor? Little old JB. And see, now she's trying to give him some play at that doctor. Well, guess what little old JB said? Nope. Because you did not see who I was now back then. The case in point is, y'all, is she regret passing on him after the glow up. But it don't stop with the ladies. Yeah, men do it too, right? You got beautiful Miranda, right? Behind the glasses, very beautiful. Even with the glasses, very beautiful. Intelligent, wholesome, classy, have integrity and dignity. But just because she ain't hanging around all the top-notch women, she's not the most popular, she's not in every single event or party, or she's not the top-notch cheerleader, you look past her, Lil Ray Ray. But guess who Lil Ray Ray need as a lawyer 10 years down the line? Beautiful Miranda. He asked for a number. Can I have your number because, you know, maybe we can talk? And I remember you from school. Matter of fact, she says, no, criminal. The point is, y'all, is that he passed on her because he did not see the glow up. Now the glow up has come. Now he wants to be a part of it. The case in point is, y'all, a lot of people have regret passing on you after the glow up. It's not even just romantically, y'all. This can be a business. This can be your job. This can be friends, organization, some type of fraternity, club. They passed up on you. And now that they see your glow up, now they want you to be a part of what they have to offer. No. All right. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm not interested. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say I'm not interested, all right? But let's go ahead and get directly into it, y'all. Second video of today. And again, another long intro, but it's always needed to get the point across, all right? As y'all can see, we are right here in the family's living room still, okay, in front of the legendary Great Couch. Anytime I am in front of the legendary Great Couch, something legendary going to be said, y'all, and that's just how that go. But family, I hope y'all having a great day because your boy's still having a marvelous one, all right? But with that being said, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into it, y'all, right? This is why they regret passing on you, okay? Number one, they didn't see what you could be, right? They didn't see what you could be. See, in today's society, y'all, specifically in the Western part of the world, everybody want a ready-made project. Everybody want a ready-made man, a ready-made woman, okay? But see, what if I said that you have every single thing you need in this package, but you got to put it together? Yeah. All you have to do is imply some type of energy, imply some type of effort, imply some type of time. You got all that you need in front of you, but the problem with society is they don't want to apply that energy, effort, and time. And I get it, we getting older. I get it, we don't have time. I get it. I want to put my time on my purpose and my calling. But sometimes, y'all, we get sent things divinely and we still throw it away because it's not in the shape, form, or in the vehicle that we thought it was going to come to us in. Yeah, we're going to talk heavy, y'all. When you think about the tree, did you know that the tree creates so many different things? It makes money. It makes wooden tables. It makes so many other things, y'all. The tree creates a lot, right? The point that I am making is if I was the person with the it's just a tree mentality, then I wouldn't be able to make paper. I wouldn't be able to get money. I wouldn't be able to make, chairs and tables, and the list goes on. The point is, y'all, sometimes you have to see in a person what they will be in the future. I didn't say be deceived. I didn't say allow yourself to be deceived. I did not say to just allow a person to talk, and apply no action. That's not what I said, y'all. Okay? You got to be able to see what a person can be by their potential, but also what work are they putting in, right? Faith without works is dead. So just because you got the potential to be a tree or you have the potential to be a beautiful flower does not mean that this person is not still in seed form, meaning they ain't watering themselves, they ain't nourishing themselves, they ain't nurturing themselves, they ain't doing nothing. You still a seed with the potential to be an apple tree. But then you got some people who not only have the potential, but you can see the leaf sprouting out. And then you begin to see the roots. And then you begin to see the tree come. And then at some point you see the fruit. Why? Because they was nurturing themselves, nourishing themselves, watering themselves, giving themselves the adequate amount of nutrients. Y'all see where I'm going with this, y'all. You're not going to pass up on something when you see its potential and what it can actually do. But some people can see it, but just because they're not it yet, I'm going to pass up on it. And they find themselves in a world of pain once that thing becomes whatever it is. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? That happens to be you. So yes, they regret passing on you after the glow up. That man, that woman, that job, the organization, they regret it because now you have turned out to be a full apple tree. Somebody drop in the comments and say I'm fully developed. Number 2 is going to be this right here, y'all. Your value shot up, right? Your value shot up. I'm going to speak about money a little bit, y'all, but then we're going to move on to a bigger purpose. But let's just say in your bank account, all you had was $2. All you had was $20. All you had was $5, $50, or even all you had was $500, right? But you was typically living paycheck to paycheck, okay? So if you have at least $1,000 saved, you're doing better than the average American, according to statistics, right? However, y'all, most people don't have that, which means they're going to move a certain way. Their mental is not going to be at peace. And other people can sense that, right? I'm going to just be honest. People can sense when you are in survival mode. Y'all stay with me. Whenever your values shoot up, you begin to move different. You begin to think different. You're no longer in survival mode, right? Your value is not necessarily only connected to the money that you have, But we'll all be lying if we didn't say that the money that we have in our account don't make us feel good, don't make us feel comfortable, don't make us feel like, whew, I can breathe, right? That's a part of your value. Whenever your values shoot up, it's going to attract a different set or different types of people. But let's just go back to when you didn't have that value then. And you attracted the woman you always wanted. You attracted the man you always wanted. You attracted the job. Because some jobs are honest. I went to what was it called, y'all? It was some type of speakers event, right? But long story short, they were only looking for millionaires. Well, your boy ain't no millionaire. Guess y'all won't be choosing me. So some jobs be on this too, y'all. But sticking back to the point, y'all, when you have a certain mentality and a certain value and people can sense it, if they can't be around you when you're at your lower value, then they should not be around you when you are at your higher value. Look at LeBron and Savannah. A lot of people will say, well, they went to school together and stuff like that. That matters, but some women are trained up to find the highest value male, period. Most of them are trained to find the highest value male. Well, guess what? When that value shoot up, they find him the highest value male. But what about the man who was at his lowest value because his value was connected to his money, his value was connected to his mindset, his value was connected to the things that he didn't have, which caused him to move a certain way? Well, when he seen the woman that he always wanted, she passed up on him because of his value. So when you think about Bitcoin, y'all, okay, when you think about Bitcoin, July 14th, 2010, can y'all guess, how much the Bitcoin actually was, right? Don't Google it, y'all, but guess it, right? Drop that down below in the comments, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, right? It was 6 cents. The value was low, all right? So sometimes when the value is low in certain things, people don't really see the importance in it, right? We have well, if it's so low, then why should I buy it? Would you believe that some people don't even shop at certain stores because the price is too cheap, which means the clothing is not believable, the jewelry is not believable? Bitcoin was 6 cents. Not many bought into it. Not many people took it serious. Well, now the latest price is, y'all guess that down below in the comments. You can pause the video, but I'm going to tell you the latest price is $100,860, right? If you would have bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2010, you would have been a millionaire. If you would have bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in 2010, by 2015, you would have about $500,000 of Bitcoin inside your account. The point that I am making is, y'all, is that it shot up. It shot up. It was extremely low, which means some people didn't take it serious. But as soon as it shot up, everybody wanted a piece of it. And that's the same thing with yourself, okay? Some people won't see your value, and they're going to regret passing on it. But when that glow up happens, they're going to want a piece of you, all right? Once again, somebody drop in the comments and say, stay over there. Number 3 is going to be this right here, y'all. They ignored their intuition. They ignored their intuition. Y'all, some people are beating themselves up right now because their intuition told them that you were the one, and they ignored it. Maybe they had family members saying, no, they ain't the one. Maybe they had friends saying, no, they ain't the one. Maybe they was watching social media and you just you represented or resembled something that social media said that should not be. Guess what? In layman's terms, you were not the one in their mind, right? However, y'all, just like the movie Temptations, when you take that group, right, they first was signed to a lady by the name of, I want to say, Annie Mae, right? Was it? Who was Annie Mae? Yeah, Annie Mae. Okay, I'm talking to myself and everything, y'all, but Annie Mae was the one who signed them first, right? However, she wasn't a good, business partner. She was not a good person. She was all for herself, right? And so she ended up cutting the group. She knew that they had talent. She knew that they were good, but she cut them off due to ego. She cut them off because, oh, they ain't successful right now. She cut them off because, you know what? I don't need y'all. I done used you up for all I could, not realizing they were just getting started. And so it's not until the moment where she seen them on television singing their hit song to where she was like, dang. You know what? You know what that was, y'all? That was the fact that she ignored her intuition. Somebody ignored their intuition when it came to you. And now they're beating themselves up. All right. Number 4 is going to be this right here, y'all. They missed a close opportunity. They missed a close opportunity. You know, y'all, I never feel this way until something is very, very close that I am emotionally attached to, or something that I feel that I'm going to win or hit or get the opportunity to gain. But it was just a few inches of why I was not able to get it, right? This puts me in the mind of when I sports bet. When I sports bet, y'all, I don't really care if I'm all the way off, right? I truly do not care if I am all the way off, right? But when I'm close, when it's just one little person or one little thing that has me to where I missed out on $500, $5,000, whatever, I'm like, man, dang, that was close. That was close. And that's the same thing with yourself. You was this close to them in proximity. Y'all was this close. And you slipped. You was the one who got away. And they know that. They had you in a relationship, but they let you go. They had you in their friend group, but they let you go. You know, they met you a few times. You was in their proximity, but they did not take advantage because they didn't see what was in you then. Now, they didn't see it, right? They did not see it. But yes, they missed a close opportunity. Number 5, y'all, the last one is going to be this right here. You look better when no one can have you. You look better when no one can have you. All right. Somebody drop in the comments and say, can't touch this. But what I mean by that, y'all, is let's just say we have 3 apples. All right. One apple is on the counter, right? Another apple is in a basket. And another apple is in a cage, right? It's a glass cage. Everybody can see it, but can't nobody touch it. Ooh. Everybody want what they can't have, right? That's you. You're the apple that they can't touch. You're the apple that they can't have. And it makes you look so much more attractive. This is why people in marriage looks better than what they actually do. Listen, y'all, God honors marriage. I'm not speaking down on it. But what I'm saying is, y'all, is that a lot of people start looking more attractive because that ring, male or female, says that I can't be touched. And so everybody starts seeing and asking themselves, I wonder if they'll let me touch them. I wonder if they'll buzz for me. You follow what I'm saying, y'all? Why? Because you look better when no one can have you. And so that's you right now. You're telling them in so many words, my value is now up. You can't have me. All right. I won't allow you to be accessible to me. I will not make myself available to you. And so they're going to say, you know what? All right. And they're going to start coming with every single angle, every single weapon, every single temptation, anything that they can come with to get you to budge and break. All right. Understand that. You look better when no one else can have you. But with that being said, y'all, as we conclude this video, someone regret passing you up. All right. They regret passing on you, y'all, after the glow up. All right. Let's get right into a recap. Number 1 is going to be this right here. They didn't see what you could be. Number 2, your value shot up. Number 3, they ignored their intuition. Number 4, they missed a close opportunity. And number 5, y'all, you look better when no one can have you. Family, y'all already know how we do. Make sure you go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. Be sure to join the membership, meet your tribe. You can book a one-on-one session with your boy if you want to talk to me directly. Get one of my books. And, of course, y'all, be sure to get you a Yes Sir t-shirt. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.